My name is Arnault Barichella. I am finishing my my PhD in political science at Sciences Po. I'm in my 5th year at the Center for European Studies, and my topic focuses on the role of cities and subnational actors in the global climate regime. I focus more specifically on 3 cities, Paris, Boston, and New York, and multi-level interactions with the higher echelons of governance. Access to COP26 was extremely useful for my doctoral research because I was able to attend a number of different conferences, seminars, workshops, and events on the role of cities and subnational actors more generally in the global climate regime. More specifically, I was able to attend these types of events at 3 or 4 different types of pavilions. So the main one was the multi-level action pavilion that focuses really specifically on this topic. Also, the Global Climate Action Center, which is the hub at the COP for non-state actor contributions more generally. And also, interestingly, there is a parallel American delegation known as the U.S. Climate Action Center that is made up of non-state actors. It was created under the Trump presidency to show that almost half the country remained committed to the Paris Agreement, and it's still continuing even under President Biden in order to show that the renewed American pledge to the Paris Agreement enjoys broad-based support across American society. Absolutely. So that's a very important question because before going to the COP, I had done a lot of research and interviews on what are the potential contributions of cities and of subnational actors in the global climate regime. And the interviews I was able to conduct at COP26 in many ways corroborated these findings, i.e. cities have a vital role to play in the climate regime because they can provide climate actions that are additional to those of national governments. And in that respect, they can help to close what is called the global emissions gap, which stems from inadequate policies at the national level. And in cases where the policies of cities and subnational actors overlap with those of national governments, they can help so governments implement their national pledges more rapidly as well as more thoroughly. So those were points which were emphasized in the seminars I attended and in the interviews I was able to conduct, and it really corroborated my findings. Then there was a second aspect which I would like to emphasize, is that my doctoral research pointed to 2 main weaknesses in the platforms which have been established by the UNFCCC to associate cities and subnational actors. So firstly, there is a problem in terms of the inconsistency of metrics and of measurement criteria for subnational actors and how they report their pledges. And there was also an issue with the fact that that existing UN platforms did not track implementation over time. And these were two issues that were addressed at COP26, and a new framework was established in Glasgow known as the Improved Marrakesh Partnership for Global Climate Action, which specifically seeks to address these 2 weaknesses. So this really corroborates my doctoral research, but I will try to emphasize that there's still a lot of work that needs to be done.